Good morning, guys. Welcome to another e-bike repairs YouTube video. I've got in this. It's a 36 volt 20 amp hour battery pack. It doesn't charge. Now, I've already popped the end off because I got excited about it just being a fuse, and it wasn't just a fuse. So here we are. Apparently I've lost one of the screws, so I'll have to find that again. Oh, would you look at that? As if by magic, it appeared. There's a discharging fuse down at this end of the case, just there. But apparently it's got power out, so that's not the problem. The problem is it won't charge. There's a waterproof seal here that you absolutely, definitely don't want to just forget. It was 4 Phillips head screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, to take off. Came off like that, just like that. You see there's something going on because the lights work. No charging fuse, at least outside the pack here. Because it looks as though, let me see if I can zoom you into a bit of a better right. There you go. Someone or something has shorted out the charging pin just there. It doesn't like being like that. Anyway, the likelihood is a fuse or a connection or a bit of wire or something is melty. We know the positive connection to there is okay because the power indicator works. So it's probably something on the negative. It might have just blown up the BMS. You never know. So I'm going to have to get this out, cut it apart, look at it, etc. To do so, it will involve slicing all this silicon off that's down here around the outside of the pack. You can hear lots of me going as I fight this stuff. I probably say in every single video, but I hate the silicon in batteries. I completely understand it and its purpose, and it's really, really, really good for helping things and stuff not rattling around. I'm quite a big fan of jab a big bit of foam in there with a screwdriver, personally, because it still doesn't move around, but then when you need to get it out, you can get it out. You don't have to do this, because don't forget there's more at the other end of the case as well, which I'm equally not going to enjoy. Right, I'd imagine that's probably enough on this one. I could probably get to it just from here if I just sliced along there, but I don't know if the BMS is here or if it's along this face. Just, I don't know. Pass. I suppose it's all coming apart anyway, isn't it? So maybe that's something intelligent I should do. Obviously, never ever ever cut into anything battery related ever with anything metal or not metal. Never touch them. Oh look, it's not there anyway. I knew something like that would be the case. It looks as though they run all the way down, so the BMS might actually be the other end of the pack. It's coming out, isn't it? It's coming out. Okay, so four little screws at the end. Just like that. Watch there just be a fuse in this end. Okay, I think there's only one. that's only on the positive side anyway, so oh well. Oh, I can see the BMS right there. That's how you ruin your favourite Stanley knife, this. Well, blade. I don't have a favourite Stanley blade, well, my favourite one is a sharp one. Right, what do we think? Will it just slide out? So I'm going to have to push it probably that way, down away from the camera, and then this piece will go, if it's thinner than that, it will go with it afterwards. So let's see what happens. Hear me say something along the lines of ow. There was a little bit of movement there, wasn't there? Oh well. I will cut back when I have started to extract it because you don't need to hear this. Okay, that actually only took about 5 seconds. So I've got the other end of the case is sort of lying that way in there so you can get it out easily. Otherwise it won't fit. Tapping it on the side of the bench is the answer. Oh yeah. Ta-da! Empty case. Oh, there you go, that was the culprit. There's a bit of foam in there that's sort of rolled up. Wouldn't let it out. But it could be worse. Okay. Battery pack. So, these look like, well, who knows, but they say INR 18650 P2500, which means they're probably 2.5 amp hour cells each. It's probably quite plausible that this is in fact a 20 amp hour pack. It just, you know, who knows? Who knows? Let's give this a little slice. By foam. That's not foam. That's heat shrink. Right. So. Hate to use the phrase while I'm in there, but while I'm in here, I might as well just have a look at the whole thing and just sort of check it out. Well, I'm really not seeing a charging fuse anywhere at all. But I am seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8p. 8 2s are 16, 8 5s are 40, 16, 20 amp hour. Yeah, there you go. It is 20 amp hour. Oh well, not that bit then. I'll do, just pop a little bit of tape on that to hold that steady, and we'll have a look in the BMS side of things. See if it's just a blown BMS or something. Okay, right. Shall we measure some things? Let's measure some things. Can you see the multimeter? Yes, you can. Right. Battery positive. That one there. Battery negative. There. 35.96 volts out. Leave you jammed in there. To our main battery negative. 35.97. 97 to the power out. Ooh, there's a bit of a slice in this here, actually, in the insulation there. And then to our charge port we've got 0.9 volts. I'd imagine then that the charging MOSFET, oh no, sorry, not 0.9 but 9 volts. The charging MOSFET has gone boom. Be the answer to that one. Has it got an on-off switch, this battery? I see a fuse. I see a power button. There is a button. Two little red wires. Two little red wires. They do indeed go to the switch. It doesn't only charge in the off position or something weird, does it? Let's just check that. Make sure I'm not being crazy. 11 volts. No, the charging MOSFET has gone bang. Be what that is. Again, I could possibly replace said MOSFET, but I don't want to. I can't. The problem with that is the BMS is so important to not setting a customer's house on fire. I would, I think, be happier to just replace it with a new one that isn't going to set their house on fire. Not that a used one would, a repaired one would, but if there's even the slightest possibility, it's not a not really a risk I'm willing to take. It's a shame. Best Way BMS, 10S 25 amp, 5 amp discharge, 5 amp charge. Let's see if the old reset the BMS fixes it, because you never know. What do we think? No. No. Well, that's the problem. BMS is bad. Thanks very much for watching.